I'm just curious as to why.
If you're hearing our voices, it means it's time for It's This Meets That, the podcast where we watch the worst movies from trailer and credits, scene by scene, so you don't have to, but maybe you should. I'm Russ.
I'm Jared.
It's
age-old question.
Yeah, it's probably the most important of the 7 questions: the whys, the whos, the why, who, where, what, why. Right?
Are they 7?
Yeah. Right. Who?
Okay.
Where?
What?
When?
Where?
Why? Sometimes X.
Sometimes X. Yeah. I was gonna say, I think there's 5, but how? Do we say how?
I was thinking dwarves. Yeah. Oh yeah, the how. Right. Who?
Yeah.
When? Where? Why? How is 5. Yeah. That's it.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
Well, I'm going to turn this podcast around.
It's turning around. Okay, so there we go. So we're back. We're back with our second of our double feature horror feature for October Halloween special ITMT Halloween. Woo, horror, spooky special. Be afraid. Be very afraid.
Too spooky for me.
Scaring the shit out of me. Okay, so we got a new trailer.
That's right.
We all know what it is.
Do we?
I don't know. You tell us.
I mean, I do.
Yeah.
We're doing Saw 4.
Oh, baby, we're back. We're back.
That's right. We skipped 1 and 2, went right to 3, and then now we're doing 4.
Yeah, we're doing 4.
Right?
I think we get a stretch of 3, 4, 5, I believe we can do. 6, I can't remember. And then we get to jump to 7, I believe. And I think we can do 8 or 9, or we're going to make an exception for one because one was like 32 or 31%. So.
Right. Well, then there's the offshoot spiral or whatever that one's called.
Yeah, which I think they count as number 9, which makes no sense because it doesn't make sense. Oh, anyways.
Yep. Anyways, want me to tell people what it's about?
Yeah, sure. Saw 4. Let's go.
Okay, so in case you forgot, listeners, the guy died in the last one.
Yeah, and Saw 3, and there's 10 of them. There's about to be 11 of them. So
died pretty early.
Whoops.
So, despite Jigsaw's death, and in order to save the lives of 2 of his colleagues, okay.
Yeah.
I hate this.
Yep. Keep going.
Lieutenant Rigg who I called him Rick the whole time, is forced to take part in a new game, which promises to test him to the limit.
That's a very poorly written logline on IMDb there.
Yeah, what a nightmare.
So is it we're saving the lives of 2 of Jigsaw's colleagues?
I guess, yeah, despite his death.
we're gonna go with the grammatically how it's written, right?
That's right.
Despite
maybe it's a clue.
Yeah, I think it's a clue into his sidekicks that he's got to, so, but he's going to use, I'm prognosticating.
That's right. Yeah, I called him Officer Rick the whole time because that's what I heard. It's way better than Lieutenant Rigg, stupid.
I kept thinking like Riggs and Murtaugh from like Lethal Weapon, Rigg.
I think that's probably what it's like maybe a little reference-y tribute to. You can figure it out for the fast facts, I bet.
The podcast hated Mel Gibson character of Rigg.
That's right.
Riggs.
That's right.
That's quite the throwback.
I mean, you never know.
He's a lieutenant. Okay. All right. So that's the thing. That's the plot there in some form of shape of grammar.
It is a shape of grammar. That's right. It's like the shape of you.
Yeah.
That's for our sheer holes out there, which is what I call Ed Sheeran fans.
Oh, sure.
People don't like it when I say that.
No.
No.
She fans?
Listeners, let us know.
Not sheer fans?
Nope. Sheer holes.
Sheer holes. Okay. I'm into that. Just don't shear your hole,
Wise words.
Wise words.
Good advice.
Yes. Some wise man once told me. Anyways, do we have any fan service?
Speaking of listeners letting us know, I'm going to say we do.
Oh boy, this is a stretch. I can feel it.
That's right.
It's just a comment on like a YouTube video or something?
Nope.
Oh.
Worse. Even stupider. Listeners, this is what you've made me do.
You've made him scratch the bottom of this, like the internet barrel here.
That's right. So we've got an email to read from our possible friend, Alvies.
Who?
Alvies. I'm assuming not a listener of the pod, but if he is, shout out to Alvies.
Are you reading out of the spam folder now? Is that where this is gone?
No, made it all the way out of the spam folder and into our inbox. But it's decidedly spam.
Google you, Gmail, you have failed us.
That's right. Subject on podcast episodes.
Ooh.
I love a rumination like that.
You didn't click on any of the links that Alvi sent us, did you?
No links. He didn't include any.
Oh, that's weird.
Not that kind of spam. Yeah.
Maybe there's some type of pixel in there that you're about to download when you hit open pictures.
Maybe. This is semi-personal spam. Hi. Good start.
Good start. I like a good hello, a good hi.
I was exploring various podcasts in the entertainment space to do content research for one of our clients when I came across Space Period, which I'm assuming was supposed to say it's this meets that if he was doing his outreach correctly.
Yeah, they missed that. Yeah,
that's right.
Okay.
Decided to reach out because we help podcasters accelerate their growth and monetize their audience more efficiently, which
hey,
we could use that.
We could definitely use that.
Mm-hmm. We achieve this by optimizing your episode creation, post-production, and content repurposing, and also community building. Would you be open to learning more?
Is that it?
Sincerely, Alvies. So,
Alvies.
Yeah, that's it.
Alvies, don't stop wasting your time, would you?
Yeah. I mean, there's a part 2 if we wanted to go that far. He did do some follow-up, which I appreciate.
He did? Well, why don't you save it for the next trailer trash in case we don't have any more? Yeah,
inevitably don't have another one.
So stay tuned for that. We'll reread you spam that we're receiving because
you won't. Alvies part 2.
Because you listeners won't spam us. So,
So listeners, let this be a lesson to you. Send us an email or else. Alvies, thanks for reaching out, bud.
Yeah.
If you do listen,
hey,
know that you're loved. Yep. And the rest of you can reach us at itsthismeetsthat@gmail.com.
Yeah. Okay. That was cool. It was fun. I think everyone's on the edge of their seat for that one. So part 2 of that coming the next time we have a trailer trash. So
that's right. Not quite as exciting as the Meat Saga. Long time listeners will remember the Meat Saga.
Oh, the Meat Saga, the great Meat Saga of 2020.
Yeah. That one we got some mutual participation. I did not write back to Alvies. So
yeah, I wouldn't. I'd leave Alvies alone.
Yeah.
What's his email address? Or maybe not his email address. Maybe we don't share that, but like, what's his, I mean, he's a spam guy, so it doesn't matter, but what's the company, the TLD there,
should we say Dimension 6 is the name of the company? I don't know.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. It's the company. They're trying to attack us for money. Right?
I mean, I don't know that they're a real company. I didn't Google them, but that's what he's representing himself.
Yeah, they're still emailing us, so I don't know.
Yeah. So, Dimension 6 result-driven TikTok campaigns is their...
That's what we need to get into. We need to get into results-driven TikTok campaigns. I've been saying that. I've been saying that.
TikTok campaigns that are divorced from results.
I'm right. Like, what is the point?
Yeah, I mean, they could service us. Something to think about. They have case studies.
So they're real. Dimension 6.
Totally real.
Is this going to be our new podcast offshoot? Is where we just go and like find if spam people are real, like just hunt them down and like get them on here? I don't know.
Yeah. The reason why I questioned it was because Alvies sent me an email from his personal or presumably his personal Gmail account, as opposed to the hi@dimension6.io, which is their contact email.
It's not alvies@dimension6.com or .io.
No. It's like alvies7729@gmail.com.
7729. Oh no.
I'm not giving out his email address. I'm just making an example. But it is his first and last name in a string of numbers, which makes me think it's real.
He just forgot to switch over maybe on his phone like to his like work account.
Entirely likely.
Yeah. Or he's just a bot. He doesn't really exist.
Also possible. I wonder, does Alvies exist? Now I'm curious.
Yeah, look at the company directory. This is easy stuff, right?
Well, he's not on the company directory. He's not.
He's not. What are you saying? He's not a real employee? Okay, Jared.
There is an Instagram account with his first and last name.
Well, Alvies.
I can only assume it must be him.
Alvies, we're coming for you.
Yeah. How many people in Portugal are named Alves?
A lot of them.
Or Brazil. Or Brazil. What do I know?
In the United States are named John. A lot of them.
A zillion.
Yeah. Okay.
So
That's
anyway,
fun.
Alves, thank you for your email. Listeners, try harder.
Try harder. Be like Albies. Be better.
Yeah, be like, just pitch us something. I don't know. Maybe we want your services.
Yeah, try to sell us on something. I don't care. We're not. I mean,
we are consumers first and foremost.
We are consumers.
That's right. Despite many of our rants on this podcast, we're hardcore capitalists.
Oh, I love buying and selling stuff. Right?
Oh, it's the best.
It's like it makes you feel so good.
Yeah, nothing like an ice cold Coca-Cola. Really,
nothing like
wet
it.
My whistle.
Had one this afternoon. Okay. Oh, that's fun. Okay, so we're getting into the trailer.
Yeah, we should probably talk about the trailer, I guess.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, thanks, Always, for the distraction, but we got to do trailer stuff here. Be patient with us and come up with
Don't worry.
If Always is listening, come up with some TikTok campaign ideas for us and pitch them to us.
And remember to put the name of the podcast in your email.
That's right. Not very personal.
I came across Space Period.
Yeah, I'd prefer if it was hi, Misters Jared and Russ.
Our names are in the RSS feed. It says by Russ Capasso and Jared DeLuca right in it.
Yeah, our names are there.
Yeah.
Well,
easy enough.
Yeah, it's not hard. Just do a little extra work, man.
Like Jesus. 2 minutes. Not even I wouldn't even call that extra work.
If you're gonna do spam, do it right at least, right?
Right. Like he had to stun that email still, presumably.
You're wasting my time. You also wasted whatever email sends you have for whatever email send company, your MailChimp or something like that you're using, right? To blast spam people.
Yep. Don't worry, Albies. I marked it as important. So we'll make sure we get the rest of your emails.
We'll get to it. Don't you worry.
We might have 2 more by the time the next episode records. Who knows?
Who knows? All right, cool. All right, so the trailer. Here we go. Saw 4.
That's right. Nice and short, like a minute.
Not even trailer. It's like 53 seconds. Let's go. And there's like 10
Chef's
seconds
kiss.
of runoff at the end.
Perfect. The perfect trailer.
Lionsgate logo. Let's go. Twisted Pictures logo. Let's go. We're done with those
Related
already.
To the sisters, perhaps?
Twisted Sister? Maybe. Is it sisters or sister?
Sister, just one.
Okay.
But you have to assume if there's a sister, there's other siblings. So
that's true. Okay. That's true. Could be a brother. But okay. Yeah. So those are real fast. We're done. And then we're in like a morgue, I think. I believe. It's a morgue,
and
right?
We get like prime, like 2007, like post metalcore.
Yeah.
Whatever, like garbage music was real hot then. I'm sure I was listening to it.
I'm going to throw this out there. The quality of this trailer is, I don't know, like 2007. I'm thinking of other movies that came out in 2007. Like, and the quality of trailers, like this trailer is low quality. Like, feels like
it's stuck in 2005. You're right.
It feels like the Saw budget either dropped by like, 3 was $10 million.
Yep.
Or whatever it was. Yep. Okay.
What's that one that we watched with the TVs and the static that I liked that I saw in the theaters back in White Noise?
White Noise?
Yep. Thank you.
With Michael Keaton? You saw them in the theater?
That's right.
Wow.
Yeah. And this trailer is like the trailer for that movie where like it's that exact early 2000 style, which by 2007, you're totally right. A little dated.
Let's go. Let's grow up. All right. So we're in a morgue here. We got someone coming in. We don't see their head, but we already have an idea who it is. It's the cop from later on. He's got gloves on. He picks up the recorder, and there's our boy. We got a voiceover, right? You think it's over just because I'm dead? That's pretty good, actually. That was pretty good. Jigsaw right there. Yeah. And we got a shot of Jigsaw, aka
John Kramer's body.
John Kramer there. Yeah.
Just being dead. Which you're like, wow, actually dead.
Actually. Wink, wink.
So far.
We shall see. And then the voiceover continues, it's not over. And we get a title card from the most terrifying horror franchise ever, Ballsy, 2007. Let's settle down. Is it?
Yeah. No. I'm gonna go with like, I don't know, Nightmare on Elm Street or something. Like, there's
I feel like that's more terrifying.
Yeah. By 2007, there had been many successful and scary horror franchises. You know, all of them. Halloween even has some scary parts, and
Yeah, I think that. Yeah. Right.
I don't know. Yeah, what a waste of a title card.
Halloween, yeah, Friday the 13th, yeah, the Nightmare on Elm Street, yeah, those are all okay. Yeah,
Classic, terrifying.
yeah. Okay, so we got our new protagonist opening a door, right? We got which, as we all know in Saw movies, you don't open doors, you don't open it.
You stay put.
Yeah, just don't move, don't touch anything. Just if you're in a new space and it's not your home, don't open a door.
That's right. Be like me. Just sit in your office all day, every day.
All day, stare at your computer, and
that's right.
Talk to Alvies. That's it.
Yeah, Alvies. Maybe some friends on Zoom here and there.
Yeah, like
whoever can come into your house via internet.
Yes. Not physically.
No,
not physically. Don't keep all your
sick.
Keep all your doors open. Because
yeah.
So of course he doesn't know this though, because he hasn't watched Saw 1 through 3. So he opens the door. And there's, of course, it's like a Rube Goldberg little setup here. We got the chain attached to the guy who's going to fall in the bucket, and the mouse goes after the cheese, and wow, oh my god, the ball goes on the thing.
Wake Daddy. Yeah.
You wake Daddy, and he's like, what's going on here? And then it flips on the TV that's got Jigsaw or Billy the puppet there.
It's like, hello, Officer Rick.
Are we solving crimes today?
It's not Officer Rick, by the way.
No, it's not. It's Rick.
As we've established.
We can just call him Officer Rick, though. That sounds more like fun.
It's a little more fun, right?
Yeah, that's like the children's book version of Saw.
Yeah, exactly. You're like, say hi to Officer Rick in the morning on your way to school. You're like, hey, Officer Rick.
Hey, Officer Rick.
Hey, kiddos, want some candy?
There's a van over here. Wait, no, you're not. Okay, so we get a quick cut of Rig in flashback, because we know now that we're past 2. Or whatever, this movie franchise is all about flashbacks and forwards and backwards, and we're jumping through time, right?
Yeah. Yep. That's right. You can't flash present. Ever.
So we get was Rig in 3? Was he the cop that came in? Yeah, wasn't he the cop? He was like the SWAT team guy who came in to talk to the female cop who was dead in this shot that we're talking about right now. The one who got her chest split open with the acid in a thing that Amanda actually killed in 3.
Right. Yeah, the chest burster. Yeah.
Man, I just felt myself going down the hole. I think I'm all in. I'm trying to keep this all.
You're connected to the storyline now.
Yeah, I'm all in. So,
all right, right on.
So this is Rig running through the warehouse. We don't see this in 3, but it's him who finds his buddy cop from 3, the lady who got her chest ripped open, we just said. And then we got someone quickly cutting to someone in a hoodie dragging a body. I didn't know who that was.
I don't think it was Jeff. We see Jeff in a minute, right?
Is it Jeff? Jeff from 3?
Jeff from 3. Jeff from 3 is a main character, I think, in this one.
Oh, that's right, because he was alive at the end of 2. He's alive at the end of 3. Right.
So,
okay.
Anyway.
So then we get
I might be like, listeners, we were just discussing before we started recording. I've definitely seen this, I think, in the theaters. I don't remember exactly what happens. So now I'm like, did I just spoil us by talking about Jeff? I don't know, maybe. I thought we saw him in the trailer, though.
Was that him being dragged on the floor? Because now you said that, when you say that looks like him. But
right. It might be.
Yeah. Okay.
Anyway.
I can't wait. It's so intriguing. This is the most terrifying franchise of all time.
You're so invested. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm all in. All right. So then we get a voiceover, still Jigsaw going. He's like, you were the witness to a colleague disappear, which is a weird way to say that. He doesn't say disappearance, it's disappear. And then we get like super quick cuts of a warehouse fan, a leg in like a boot, like I sprained my ankle boot, like ski boot thing, standing on a block of ice. And then we get he
said you've witnessed 2 of your colleagues disappear. That's why it's like slurred and it's not. It doesn't, but like that makes way more sense.
Oh, that makes sense because like the title card. Oh, okay, all right.
Yeah, it definitely doesn't sound like that. It took me. I listened to that line a few times because I was also like, what?
Yeah. Okay. I did it twice and was like, he's saying this doesn't make. What the hell? Okay.
Yeah.
Witness to 2 colleagues disappear. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
It's the witness to. You were a witness to 2 to two. Witnessed two colleagues. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. All right, anyways,
yeah.
so now we got the one of the saw traps we're gonna run into. We got a guy in a looks like a ski boot injury type thing, barefoot, little toes hanging out. That's gross. Standing on a block of ice. It's the old melt the ice, hang the guy, get out of the chair, move. Wide shot
prank.
Classic prank.
Me and Russ do that every year for April Fools.
I've gotten you 3 years in a row, so
I'll get you next year.
We'll see about that, motherfucker. All right, so there's like a wide shot of like, oh, there's the guy hanging in the block of ice, and then there's another guy right next to him in a chair with he's all head covered up in a gag, whatever, who's going to pop up later. Yeah. Then we see the warehouse fan, so we know where we are. Then we get the voiceover. Tonight, I will give you the opportunity to save everyone. And then
Officer Rick opens a box like a dum-dum. Stop opening stuff.
Yeah. Like, what are you doing?
Figure it out, guy.
Yeah. Now, inside the box, he didn't open it all the way, but it looked like a Billy costume. Was there a Billy Muppet?
It did look like that. There was like a chain or something too in the box. A lot of chains in this trailer.
There's so many chains. And chain leads to something else that connects to something that pulls to something that
always
drops the cheese on top of the man.
That's right. Then that wakes Daddy.
And that wakes Daddy. and then we got to like an overhead shot of like two guys basically, I think this is the tug of death trap is what I'm going to call it right now. I'm prognosticating, but I think it's going to be the tug of death trap where there's some mechanism in the middle and these two guys are chained to each other and I bet they got to pull each other into the thing.
Naturally.
Right? And that's how you get the key. That's a good one. I like that. I'm okay with that one. And then quick shot of someone pulling a chain. This from that same scene. We got a guy pulling a chain really fast. So I think he won. Something's coming undone.
Probably get a little Billy on the TV.
Billy on the TV. It's like Billy on the street. It's Billy on the TV.
Yep. Mm-hmm. Billy the puppet, our favorite character.
Absolutely.
That's we get the next voiceover, right?
Yeah.
Welcome to your rebirth.
Yeah. Welcome to your rebirth. I was on a roll with it. Sorry.
You were on a roll. Sorry. You say it, and then you can edit that. Fix that.
No. I'm leaving it. It's done. We're already past it.
All right.
Damn it. I'm so excited for that one too, because that's like the good one.
Damn it.
Damn it. Welcome to your Welcome to your rebirth. Just clear your throat, man. And then we get a fast moving. Yeah, that's right. This is all from a recorder. Then we get a fast moving shot of Riggs' face, like whoa, and then we got a cops with like laser sights coming down stairs into a basement-y thing, and then we get some terrible actor talking about how two officers are missing.
Yeah, who he was in the first one, or not the first one that we did, the third one.
Oh, was he the guy who came into?
Yes.
Was it the same act?
In like various parts, like when they're doing the investigation stuff. Yeah.
Because in the third one, he came into like the opening scene when like the bomb went off and like there's no way you can get out of this, and he like took something from the scene of crime and like that was just left alone. I remember we talked about like that guy just stole something and just like
it's that guy for sure.
Shit.
It's all connected.
Yeah, I think the attraction to these movies isn't the horror. I think it's this inner stupid, overly convoluted thing they got going on.
100%. Well, because like
it's a mystery.
The horror,
like it's fine.
I'll go watch Hostel. Fine.
Yeah,
I want a movie with no plot. Oops, all gore.
Like,
I'll go watch Hostel.
Oops, all gore.
Yeah, but like this one's got a plot, kind of.
Yeah, there's
plot score.
Oh, remember that guy from that scene who was that thing? Now he's back. Okay. All right, I'm into that. I'm okay with that. And we cut to this guy's like, and there's two other officers missing. And we cut to one of those officers, I assume, tied up. I think he's the one who's in the warehouse with the thing.
First, they just show a black and white photo of him. You're like, okay. That doesn't fit with the rest of the trailer at all, but sure. And then it shows the guy in a chair with the gag. Maybe they showed the photo because we couldn't recognize him with the gag or something.
I don't know.
This guy's face is too generic. Show a picture of him first so people know that it's the guy next on the scene.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I feel like in 2007, there was someone who was editing this trailer and just like, man, I wish there was some type of like artificial intelligence I could just pump this movie through. Like, can you cut me a trailer? Because this is obnoxious.
Yeah.
If only 20 years later.
That's right.
15 years later. All right. So there's some other guy in a jail cell, which I think is the other cop.
I thought that was Jeff. I thought that was the guy on the floor. I thought that was Jeff.
Oh, that didn't look like him. He looked skinnier.
From 3.
Maybe you're right. I don't know. Maybe you're right. I don't know. I couldn't tell. It was so fast. I was just like, maybe that's the other cop because he just said 2 missing cops and like,
Everybody looks the same in this movie.
I know, it's tough. Jesus.
Yeah.
And then the voiceover is going, or this is now from the cop. He's like, I'm curious as to why.
Duh. That's the whole plot, dude.
Yeah.
Figure it out.
Yeah, you're a detective. Why is the detective much? Like,
seriously.
Yeah.
Like,
no shit.
get
why?
out there.
That's the point.
Yeah. Yeah, hit the streets, guy. Like,
Yeah.
write some notes, talk to some perps. I don't know. Do something.
Take some notes. What are you doing? Why? Fool. You fool. All right.
Speaking of fools, guy with the gun like opens another door. Never open the
Stop
doors.
opening doors. Stop opening doors.
Because surprise, surprise, it's Billy on the TV again, and it's a dark room, and there's like a creepy mask and shit, like there always is. So Officer Rick's like, "Hey, put your hands in the air," and like goes over to turn around this hooded figure in a pig mask because everyone's always in a pig mask.
Yes.
And it's some woman that I don't recognize.
Yeah, I thought at first, I thought there was gonna be some Amanda connection here, but it's not. It's definitely some other woman because they show her later on. She got blonde hair and she screams, whatever.
Right.
I know Amanda's got to be involved. She's definitely, she alive? I can't remember.
She's dead. She's dead as hell. Yeah.
She died in 3?
She's super dead. Yeah. From 3.
How'd she die? I can't remember.
She got shot. She gets shot.
She gets shot. That's right. Oh yeah. The guy, Jeff.
Close range. Yeah.
Yeah. So it's a clear death. Did we see the death? Did we see her actually die though?
Pretty dead. Yeah. Well, is anyone really dead?
No one's really dead. If you really think about it. Because if you think about them,
podcast.
if you think about them hard enough, they're right there with you. Okay. All right.
Dust to dust.
And then the voiceover continues with Jigsaw here, and he's just like, the games have just begun. Right.
Love a good game.
That's right, for the love of the game. And then we got Rig taking off the pig mask, and that's when I was like, "Was this Amanda?" I was like, "No, it's not Amanda."
No, but then we get another voiceover from one of the other cops who's like, "He's being recruited." You're like, I don't think so.
And then,
is that what you call it when somebody's an unwitting participant in their own demise?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
sure.
He just got a note. This is part of his rebirth. Like,
yeah, he's a victim. He's not being recruited for anything.
So then we get a title card, a new player, because we're at this all time, and then we get a shot of Rig's face. So we got the new guy on the field here, and we get a shot.
Oh, sorry, that's the recruited.
Yeah, and then it comes in, and then we got to show the dude from earlier with some new cop lady woman, I think. He's being recruited line, and then more flash cuts of like a trap going into place, some mechanism things happening. It's like a
thing.
Yeah, it's like a blades, like across, like blades of steel.
Like imagine a face exploder, listener.
Yeah. Yeah.
Whatever you think that means, it's that. Like a Raytheon knife missile.
Yeah.
Brought to you by
Raytheon and Coca-Cola. All right. So
have you seen those knife missiles, dude? Speaking of saw gore and stuff, it's messed up, dude. Like they're like,
what do they do?
They're Raytheon, RX, whatever the stupid company is named now, because they were like bad press. Raytheon. let's just rename the company RTX, right?
Oh, RTX,
yeah. So anyway, they made this knife missile, which is exactly as cool as it sounds. It's a missile that's got like a shredder on the end, basically, and so the missile doesn't explode. It just like ends up in your van and then blends everyone in the van.
All right,
it's horrifying.
RTX, we don't make your favorite missiles. We make your favorite missiles better.
That's right. Just add knives.
Knives.
Yeah. You wanted to blend a person?
Can you imagine being like in the product, like because like, it's the same setup as like you're building a product, right? And you're like, all right, guys, we got to brainstorm. So like, what if, now hear me out. So we got a missile, right? Yeah. Okay. And that explodes. That's cool, right? Okay. That does a lot of damage, right? Yeah. What if we take a missile and we mix it with a ninja? I see where you're going. Ninja blender with a missile.
Do you guys remember that early internet frog in a blender bit? What if we did that for people?
People attached to a missile that we can guide with probably GPS and drones. And like,
that's right. We have the technology.
Yeah. That's it.
They're like fewer casualties of innocent civilians because it just knife blenders your car instead of exploding.
How do we put knife blender, ninja blender on a missile, but we can't make the Sonos app better? What's wrong with this planet?
Good question. Brought to you by RTX.
You know, I can't get a good recommendation on Spotify, but we can put Knives on a Missile. Like, who?
That's right.
We got the wrong people in the wrong spots, I think. That's
And we're all about picking the right people. That's why we only are brought to you by RTX. Fuck you, Spotify.
I want some knives at the end of their algorithms. Give me better music.
Yeah, I'm assuming most of our listeners are in the defense industry. Bold assumption. But if they told us what they did, then we would know. Send us an email.
Send us an email. Let's talk. We could do anonymous. You can just be Alvies if you want.
Totally. Yeah. Be a whistleblower. I don't know.
Maybe not to us. I don't want that weight. That's a lot of weight.
Whistleblow me.
Leave me out of that. All right.
Anyway, so it looks like knife missiles. That's where we were.
Pretty much.
The face blender.
But straight to the face. It was like if your head went inside of a ninja blender. All right. So then we got the new lady cop. We got a new game. Sorry, a new title card, a new game.
Yeah.
He doesn't say it, but I like saying it now. We get the new lady cop, and she's like in a room. She's getting closer to like a recorder in a chair. Was Billy there? Billy Muppet holding a recorder?
Billy was there too, yeah.
And in a voiceover, I'm still among you. And then some dude tied to
inside you.
Stop that. That's what the knife missile says when it lands. Yep.
Speaking of, there's a person tied to a bed and they're like freaking out.
Struggling. Yikes. Because remember, there's a safe tip about being tied to a bed. Only if you want to. There actually is one. It's already written.
There is one. They're all already written, Russ. They're in the book.
Right. I mean, I'm saying it's...
But you're right. It's high up there. It's 15. Never let anyone handcuff you to a bed unless it's for a good time.
That's right. This, I'm assuming, is not a good time. So don't let anyone ever do that to you, okay? All right, so then we get some lady screaming in a chair who I think was the pig mask lady. I think that's her. We get close up of her face. She's like, that's right. Like, oh my God, this is terrifying, because of course it is.
Title card, right? We already do a new way to die title card.
Yeah, we already did that one. We get to some lady screaming in a chair, and we get like a hair pulling mechanism, which that sucks.
Right.
Looks like someone's like long hair.
Ow.
Yikes.
I'm so irritated.
And then we got Rig telling some lady who I think is in this hair pulling trap. He's like, "Hey, save yourself," or something like that.
Yeah, it's save yourself.
And then we got more super flash cut. Yeah, not gonna happen. And then more super flash cuts of a dude, some other mechanism,
torture cops,
Rig's face, some dude yelling.
Like every other scene, Rig just like looks confused. He's like, "What?" Like that's the other half of the trailer that's not like quick cuts of torture are just Rig going, "What?"
Keanu Rig.
What? That'd be funny.
Whoa, knives on a missile? Whoa. Whoa. But Rufus. Something is afoot at the Circle K. All right, so then
triumphant.
so we get a final title card, Saw 4 with some saws in there, of course, and then we get a voiceover. My work will continue. Whoa. And then a super cut of I think everything that happened in the trailer or everything that's going to happen in the movie, like they do at the end of the Saw movies, or they do the super wrap up.
Yep.
So we know we're getting that again.
Totally. There's like a pig mask face reveal, all that. Everything you want.
Yeah. And then we get Billy's face on the TV, goes static, and then that's it.
Classic. Wouldn't have it any other way.
I mean, I don't think there's any other way to get this. Oh, boy.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. This trailer got hit with a knife missile.
Yep. Kinda. Yeah. Don't watch those videos, by the way. They're pretty messed up.
Yeah. I'm all set with that.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So I think prognostication wise, again, I've seen this movie, but it was at least 14 years ago.
Yeah. I mean, 24 minutes. Yeah. It's a long time ago.
Like probably the latest I watched this movie would be 2010.
2007. Were we friends even yet?
No,
we didn't even know each other. Holy smokes,
right.
2007. Wow, Red Sox won a World Series. Wow.
I just started college.
I was 3 years into living in Boston. Wow.
That's right. That's
Time.
Right. Time, flat circle, all that.
Yep. Like the Earth.
That's right. Brought to you by Flat Earth.
That's right. Just keeps
And
going. It just keeps going.
Yeah, it just keeps going. There's nothing else out there, listeners.
Yeah. It's like being on a highway in the desert. Just keeps going.
You think you've seen the end. You haven't.
No, it just keeps going.
It's like a Minecraft game where it's like some seed that just like auto generates like whatever quintillion data points to like make the universe happen around you as you go.
That's it.
That's just like that.
Just like that. All right. So prognostications here with Russ, Jared, and Russ. I think that there's a recruitment thing going on, or we know. I think there's the cop, there's the dirty cop who is part of Jigsaw's bigger plan here, and I think this is going to
be
kind of
confused with Justin Timberlake's Dirty Pop.
That's right. And I think that guy's gonna be the villain of this movie, right? Like Amanda was kind of like in the third one; she was kind of like the focus of the right. I mean,
yeah.
I think this guy is going to be kind of like the one to go after, but at the same time, he's telling him he can save everybody that does he say everyone that he loves or everyone he knows? What's the,
No, it just says everyone. Doesn't say specifically.
You can just save everyone. No,
you can just save everyone.
Yeah, you can't do that. It's impossible.
Impossible.
And I'm wondering if the log line, I know it says in order to save 2 lives of his colleagues, and I know there's 2 cops that are missing who would be colleagues of Lieutenant Riggs, so he's obviously going on to save them, but I think deep down it's maybe Jigsaw saving his 2 colleagues, and there's like a reverse thing going on here.
Okay. No, that makes sense to me. I don't hate that.
Does it? I'm not sure if it does.
Not quite, but I'll play along.
Right, please help.
Yeah, I think that might work. What I think, I mean, I like very vaguely remember what might happen here, but
that's fine.
If I were to venture a guess, I'm assuming this is like an alternate version of 211, where the cops are like actually like disaffected Afghan war veterans where they saw too many knife missiles. You know, I mean,
that'll do it.
Just blending people up, and so that's why they turned into like Saw murderers now. And
RTX, we don't make PTSD, we make it better.
That's right. That's right. So yeah, so I think these are. I think you're on the same. I think we're on the same page here. That maybe the cops are the Jigsaws all along, kind of thing, and maybe they're gonna do some knife missiles on civilians. I
think I'm gonna throw this out right now is that there's somehow this is connected to the book of Spiral. I'm throwing it way out there because all the cops I think are going to be kind of somehow involved. And
probably,
I think in that one because he's a cop in that one, and I think that they get
yeah.
There's gonna be some setup for this one for at least 3 or 4 movies, right?
Yep. And then Nicolas Cage has seen so much carnage at this point that. He just wants to be a grandpa. Finally, I think this jumps around a little bit between before and after the events of 211, and so
right.
I think where we end up, is maybe John Kramer's still alive and is fishing buddies with Nick Cage's character from 211,
and they're actually just off fishing, but they're
just doing grandpa stuff. Yep.
Because at some point, Jigsaw's got to retire, right?
Has to. He's old.
He had cancer. He's not dead, right? Can't be dead.
He's super dead. Yeah.
He's super dead, isn't he?
Yeah. Right. But if he weren't, I think he'd be a fishing buddy with Nick Cage's Chesterford cop.
Made up town in Massachusetts cop. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. That's right. Gone fishing.
Saw 5. Gone fishing. Okay.
Saw 45, I think.
45, right. The Book of Fishing. Right. The Book of Saw. Fishing. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Nick Cage will be looking for a new paycheck by then. I'm assuming.
Yeah, probably. Because he'll still be alive then. We all know that, right?
He'll still be buying Superman stuff or something weird.
Something stupid. And like, oops, I'm out of money again.
Guy loves throwing away money.
Yeah. You had so much of it. How did you screw that up?
Hard to say. Gambling?
Like, I guess I wouldn't screw that up. I don't
Michael Jordan all his money away.
just put a couple million into like somewhere, just earning money. That's it.
Well, that's enough money for you and I to live, but lifestyle creep.
Wow. Do you need the cars? Do you need that? I mean, yeah, you kind of do. I mean,
the finer things. Yeah.
I know. Once we get sponsored by RTX, like, are you kidding me?
We're
going to move into a mansion together that's so big that we can basically have our own home, since it's going to be called the ITMT mansion.
I've already planned it. I've got the blueprints right over here.
Right? Done.
Listeners, you can't see it, but there's a big tube next to me full of blueprints.
It is a giant tube, and there's blueprints sticking out the top like lettuce out of a movie grocery bag.
That's right. It's hilarious.
Are those baguettes I see next to those blueprints?
That's right. From our French oven in our new house.
Yes. Read my mind. Right, I buy all that. And I don't think I have any other spice to add to that. I don't think I have any other Saw Trap mixings to put on there. So we'll throw this out there. We did this for Saw 3. We will be rating the traps. You'll rate the trap.
The old rate my trap. That's right.
Rate the trap. And if you didn't
What's the
remember,
scale?
so we've got we have 4 categories.
Okay.
4 categories that we rate the Saw traps on. The first one is creativity.
Yeah, of course I remember, but
Yeah.
in case the listeners don't.
Yeah. No, I knew you were pretending to be the listener asking. I get that. That's what we do here.
Right.
So there's 4 parameters: 1 to 5 scale, creativity, difficulty level.
Difficulty to escape or difficulty to create?
Originally it was escape, but we could do
Maybe.
we could add a sub like a sub thing to it, like difficulty.
Like how hard was this to set up?
Yeah, that's a good one actually. I like that one. All right. So difficulty to escape and difficulty to build. Okay, I like that. Oh no level, or for our Australian listeners, R&R's levels, right? How many R&R's are we giving this? R&R. And then what would we do? Which is just our opinion.
Yep. What will we do?
That's it. So get ready for that.
Love it.
Shit.
I can't wait.
Yeah, I can't wait either. I'm pumped. This is gonna be. I think we're back. I think we're back, baby. Again.
I think so. I told Thais we were watching this movie because I was like, "Oh, Thais usually likes horror movies," but instead they were like, "Oh no," and I was like, "Yeah, I think you meant or-nar." But yes, you're correct. That movie does suck.
And we shall say this is also for one of our big listeners, big fans, big listeners, Kira, who is a big Saw fan and has emailed us many times about the Saw franchise. And we are doing this for you.
Well, she's a small Saw fan. She's not.
You mean in terms
She's
of
not a large person.
No, yeah. In terms of actual stature, yes. But in terms of devotion to the Saw franchise, it's big.
Yeah. But many time email her exclusively about Saw.
Yep. So we should get some more emails, I'm assuming, after this one.
Continue? I'm assuming.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay, great.
That's what happens when you give the fans what they want, they
Be like Albies and Kira.
Yep. Spam us. All right, well, I think we're done here. We're gonna, we're done. We're shutting off the Saw on this one. So thanks for listening. We'll be back next week. Next week? Yeah, that's what we do. Oh, Jesus.
Yeah, that's right.
With the full breakdown of Saw 4. In the meantime, you can follow us on Instagram at It's This Meets That. You can subscribe to us wherever you listen to podcasts. Set us to auto download and share with a friend.
Yeah. Or share with a stranger and write a review on the internet where you can do such things. 5 stars might be nice. Apple Podcasts.
That'd be really nice.
Maybe a comment. I think that helps. Something sweet, something nasty, whatever you're into.
Whatever. Send us spam. Non-personal spam like Albies did.
That's right. Which you can do in an email form if you're not looking to post it on the internet for everyone to see. We'll just be here for everyone to listen to when we read it at itsthismeetsthat@gmail.com. Or just go to the website because, you can find info about the show, over 300 episodes.
So much.
No information about Russ's book Host, which
No.
is available wherever you buy books, and you should go buy it if you haven't.
Please.
But there's definitely a merch link, so you could buy a T-shirt. Bye capitalism.
Yes, we love that. That's what we love.
We don't sell ITMT branded knife missiles yet,
but we are working on a deal. Let's just say that. We have NDAs signed, but we can't say anymore.
And check it all out at itsthismeetsthat.com. Except for the NDAs. Those are private.
Yeah, those are private. You can't get those.
Right. Non-disclosed.